welcome to the life of P&K. And you might be wondering, why is there a white wall? What's going on back here? Why is there a bathroom? Why is he in the bathroom? What's going on? Well, today, I haven't shown you guys the house. Last episode or last video, I hinted a little bit that P&K have made a big move. I haven't showed you the house yet. I mean, the cat's out of the bag. We purchased a new home. And today I decided to make this video. Apparently the previous owners, when they had this home, the shower is not in bad shape. I'm not showing you everything, but it wasn't in bad shape. But however, these things, whatever you want to call them, I guess the stuff that you use for the shower up there and over there, they were in terrible condition. Let me show you, actually. You guys can see this. Terrible condition. I don't know what they spilled on it. I don't know what they tried to do with it. Terrible. And then, yeah, that's right. And I have a pimple right there. This, not too bad. The actual handle, not too terrible. But you can see this little like guard, very bad. So a lot of it was very corroded, very in bad shape. So I decided to do some bathroom renovation, just replacing some of the actual pieces just to make the shower a little bit better. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna go with yet. I'm gonna have to talk to Kay, obviously. But I think maybe black or some type of that color. It looks kind of like, you know, modern, I would say. But enough blabbering. I wanted to show you something that a lot of people probably have questions. If you guys have remodeled your home, your bathrooms, or you're going or you're planning to, you might have some questions. How do we remove these pieces, these faces from the side of the wall? So I already did the top and this one, and now I'm kind of like working down here. But I decided to finally make this video because I had a lot of questions myself and I had to figure those out. So let's start with the easiest one. And the first one will be this one up here. So typically there is a piece that sits here, kind of like your shower head or whatnot. And it's really easy. It just screws on here. You have to use specific Teflon tape. I removed it already, I cleaned it up. However, whoever installed this, they didn't do a good job. But you can use any pliers like this, channel locks, anything like that. You can use it, be very gentle and unscrew it, you know, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So go to the left and it just comes off. This is the easiest part to replace in my opinion. Then you get to the actual handle, which if I put it, it looks kind of something like this. I already took it off, so it's not really gonna stick. But it's this piece, and then you have this in your handle, and you can move the handle left or right for hot or cold. This is what it says there. And typically, I already destroyed it, but typically there is a set screw that sits in here. So your handle would sit like this, and you have to go underneath, and yeah, excuse me the mess, I did a lot of things. The set screw, you have to go underneath with typically like an Allen wrench or like an Allen key or something like that, and loosen the set screw. But again, whoever installed this stuff, they stripped the screw. So what did I have to do? And I went a little bit ballistic. So obviously there's nothing much I can do, so I started drilling. I used multiple different drill bits. You can see the final drill bit was pretty massive. But I used multiple different drill bits to remove, and actually I don't know if I still have it. And where did it go? I think I actually destroyed it. Yeah, this is a little piece of it. You can see. Yeah, I don't know, I can't find it. I think I destroyed it completely. But this is the piece that kind of sits here, and there's another cartridge on top of it that goes, you know, that controls the water. This kind of moves and it gets stopped. There's a stopper here. This, to me, I believe this you can replace. I'm not sure exactly 100%. This is the cartridge. It goes in here as well. I believe they sell these two pieces with the package when you get a new faceplate for here. I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna save these two. But the only way to remove the set screw is if you drill. And I was a little bit off. I don't know if you guys can see. I kind of drilled, so the set screw was here. And I kind of drew to the side a little bit, but this helped to actually remove this piece because it was stuck. And you have to be very careful not to damage any of this stuff. This is, I believe, part of your cartridge as well. You don't want to damage this because it's going to start leaking. So you have to be very careful when you're doing this. But I did an okay job, and this can be reused. I hope they bring it, I hope they provide one in the packaging when I buy like a new pieces, new faceplate. But I can reuse this, no problem. Even though with like a little plastic stuff, it's still connected. So no issues there. But you have to be very careful. Don't strip that screw because that's just a world. Like that took me probably an hour to drill because it's difficult to drill. If you don't have the right drill bits like me, it's gonna take you a minute or two. So after that done, you can focus on this side. This is the same way. you can see how ugly this piece was. But basically, this typically sits like this, right? And again, you guys can see that construction, they didn't do a very good job. It's off-center, the way they cut the tiles. So I have to make sure I caulk this very well. It typically sits like this, and you can see where the caulk was kind of covering those holes. But anyway, typically sits like this, and you probably wonder, how do you remove it? Because it's typically stuck. There's another set screw on the bottom. It goes there. And this one, luckily for me, this one was not stripped. So it's right here. So it wasn't stripped. It was pretty easy to do. This one is probably the easiest part to do, except this plate. And this plate is just a screw. You can see the screw came from here. Is this plate. And this plate looks nasty as well. I'm not sure why they have a shim here. Not the best construction, but what can you do? And the house is only a couple years old, so this most should be to code. Yeah, Dr. Horton, I'm looking at you. And finally, so starting from the top to the middle to the bottom, finally you have to take this piece out, and this one looks pretty gnarly as well. So I have to take this piece out. This one, you might think, oh, it has a set screw on the side. This one, unfortunately, does not have a set screw on the side. This one is a little bit different. So I think this is the reason why I decided to make this video, to show you guys how to take this one off, because you might be wondering what to do in this case. In this case, it's really easy. Let me show you. And I can even do it with one hand, and you guys are gonna say, no way. So let me show you. So basically, this is a stop. It's a pull-up stop. That's what it is. It pulls up, you let the water in, it goes down, you close it. And then you're wondering, oh, maybe if I remove this top piece, if I unscrew it, there will be a set screw in here. No, there's no set screw there, nothing like that. So what you have to do is actually put this piece back if you've already removed it. Make sure this is like closed, and then start pulling it up. And the way you pull it up is typically you spin it, but start pulling it up. By the point where it you feel it catch, it will lock. All you have to do is pick it up a little bit, and then make sure it's caught here, and then just spin. And it's gonna start getting loose. And there you go. Simple as that. It's basically a screw on top of it, and this is gnarly too, here. Mind you, we haven't used this bathtub to shower at all, and look how bad it is. Oh my God, this is gross. It has so much stuff, and I don't even know, there's some things in here. Look at this. I don't know how people are can actually keep a bathroom like this, or like a shower, without even cleaning it. The best way to clean this is, I found out if you're cheap like me, use a coat hanger, just get in there and pull up. Luckily in this case, I will be removing this piece, and removing this piece is gonna get rid of a lot of that stuff, and hopefully it's gonna make some of the drainage go faster, because this one is a slow drain. For this though, I need a specific tool. I don't have that, so I'll buy the tool when I go to the store to replace the face trim here. But it's a special tool. It kind of looks like a square tool, and it basically goes into each hole, and you just spin it. It's like a big socket wrench in a way, if you want to think about it. And this whole piece comes off, and then you just have to put it back correctly again. I'll show you how to do that maybe in another video, or you guys can figure it out. It's not that difficult. You just put it back up, maybe some silicone or maybe some glue or something, and you can figure it out. It's not too bad. Like putting everything back together, it's really easy. But this is what Kay and I are going to be doing for the next foreseeable future, or at least what I'll be doing. Kay, she does her own thing. She just says, fix this, fix that. I want this to look like this. She has the ideas. I just have the maybe know how to, or I learn and I do it. I'm going to be doing a lot of things to this bathroom. I'm really excited actually. Let me show you actually what it kind of looks like. There's boom boom, but it kind of looks like that. Mind you, another thing I don't like about this bathroom is we have no little drawers. There's nothing here. We have these big drawers, and you can't really put your stuff. So everything has to be staying outside that you use most of the time, instead of it being like put away. So I'm gonna have to come up with something, maybe like a floating shelf somewhere. I want to do something to this mirror, so I'll show you what I'll do with minimum skill. Hey there. These lights I'm not a fan of, so these might be replaced. Yeah, this thing, you guys can see, I don't know what's happened here, but this is terrible. I have to figure out how to fix this. The shower is already being worked on. I'm gonna have to fix maybe some of the grout. I don't know why. Typically you use caulking here, they use grout. So again, I don't know what they were doing in this bathroom. You can see it's pretty terrible. They probably spilled something. I have no idea. I don't know if they were, doing stuff with acid, who knows? But yeah, this is probably the worst bathroom of the whole house. So I'm excited to actually work on this and fix this. And you can see this is very dirty. I have to figure out what to clean this with. I wish I could replace the bathtub itself, but this is a job that I can't do myself. I don't have the know-how to, or I don't want to attempt it because that's a lot of work. I'm going to try to see if I can, it's a plastic bathtub. I want to try to see if I can refinish it in some type of way, maybe do something special. I have no idea. But yeah, so this is the bathroom. I hope you guys found this video at least a little bit educational for the people that want to do some self remodeling of their home or the bathrooms and stuff like that. Because to me, this was very helpful. If I could find a video like this, I would love to watch everything and see all the details. But in this case, I couldn't really find like a whole video together. There was like little pieces here, little pieces there. Everything is different. So I decided to make one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it helped you out, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.